Hey y'all, it is the Tarot Plug. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. So I am here for a What's the Message reading featuring my spiritual brother, Dizzy Divine. He's going to put his input in today, guys. He's very intuitive, okay? Spiritually connected. So we're going to see what cards come out, what the message is, and we're going to relay just that. All right, let's see. All right, my love. So we are going to start off with my earth signs. So my Capricorn, my Virgo, my Taurus. Please keep in mind, y'all, that these are general collective readings, so it may or may not resonate with you. I want y'all to take what does and leave the rest. Okay. Holy God, Holy Spirit, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. What messages do you have? Let's start off with my Virgos. My Virgos. I know this is new, y'all, but I'm excited. Oh, we got creative power, enough, and intention.
Mm.
Period. Bottom of the deck, we have renewal. So some of y'all could be going through a spiritual transformation. Just by looking at these cards, I feel like some of you guys are like being reborn, like you're being recreated with this renewal card. Transformation. The energy is asking you to embrace the newness. You get what I'm saying, bro?
Most definitely. Like, definitely in that season, I'm an earth sign. I'm a Taurus. So, with that, the renewal process has been very strenuous. So, you have to guard your energy at all costs in this season. And it's intentional for your growth. And with growth, we have to learn to let go. A lot of people can't let go, so they're not accepting the renewal of this season.
Hmm.
So, you have to let go. That will let you harness in on your creative power. Part of that creative power is being non-sexual. So that tension that you usually would use towards sexual, take it and use it to be creative in this season, and it will give you the abundance that you've been praying for, that you've been asking for, and you've been wishing for.
That, guys. And then we have like, okay, so enough. I feel like some of you may be even doubting yourself, like doubting your feelings, doubting your intuition, doubting whatever it is that the universe is doing for you instead of just going with it. Like you're being what's it called, reincarnated?
Yes,
Okay.
reincarnated.
And then it says the world needs you. The world needs your creative power, letting you know that you are enough. What you have to offer is very important to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
And until you expose that, until you fully expose that, you can't go to the next level. So you have to do that. You have to let that out. You have to set your intentions, let that out, know that that is enough for this season, and more will be added.
Oh wow. Guys, intention. Lacking personal direction begets confusion and life as a pawn to someone else's game of chess. Intent. Intent.
With intent, you have to understand with God, He's an intentional God. And He tells us, ye two are gods. Understand that that is a small g and not a big G. With
Mm.
that, set your intentions. Make sure that your intentions are pure. When you reach out to people, do it out of pure heart. If your intentions and motives are wrong, that person feels that, whether they're there or not. So your intention and motives have to be very clear, because with that clear intention and motive, what it does is give you clear direction on the path that you are already assigned to be on. So
Hmm.
in this season, no resistance. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter if it looks wrong,
What you say,
right.
bro? Regeneration begins with decay. You said it don't matter what it look like. It may look like it's all falling apart, but really,
It's coming together. It's coming together, and you have to understand that in this season, because if not, you'll sway this way, that way, and not know. Sit in the moment, enjoy the moment, take some deep breaths, understand it's like this moment ain't what it is. It's not where I'm at, it's where I'm being taken to, it's where I'm going. And accept it, because your new is here.
Virgos. This is not your final destination. Why stop here?
Amen.
Okay, hello somebody. Who up next? All right, Capricorns, let's see what your message is during this Mercury retrograde, y'all. So, what is causing confusion? It's causing delays, like intention. I think that's why that intention card popped out for you Virgos. That may be very important during this time. Let's see. Holy God, Holy Spirit, Capricorn. Capricorns, please. Oh, okay. Huh. Transitions, top of the deck, trusting tricksters.
Mm.
Well, bro, so he got time.
Mm. I definitely got time today.
Capricorns, we have forgiveness, hurts, hurt blocks our light. Okay, so some of you may be having a hard time forgiving somebody, forgiving yourself for something, but the universe is saying that it's blocking, it's keeping your vibrations low for one, and it's also blocking other things from coming in. You also have inner integration. There is peace, equilibrium, and fulfillment in integrating the inner wilds with the taming and tempering effect life has on us. Okay. And you also have transitions. You have all of the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges arise on your path. Mm,
She just said a lot.
mm,
She just said a lot,
okay.
and I'm about to process it for y'all.
Okay.
So with that processing, we have a lot of bottled up emotions that's internal, and we tend to project them off externally. However, that forgiveness, that letting go, a lot of resentment, a lot of y'all resenting family members and things like that because of the season you're in, it's uncomfortable. So you're playing the blame game. Just straight up, straight facts, you're playing the blame game. Stop blaming others and look internal. The answer has been there the whole time. We was all given a light to come into this world through Christ. And with that, you have to look internal. So you have to self-heal. You have to let go. You have to forgive. You have to let go. You have to move forward. And that is your transitional process.
Yeah.
I've also been on that transitional process of letting go, forgive, making amends before I even mess up. I've already made amends with it because it don't exist. If I let it exist, it's gonna exist internal. This person ain't gonna no longer be in my life, and I'm gonna project this action off on everybody I encounter and blame them. Back to the blame game. Take away the blame game, do some shadow work, and it's internal
What you just say?
and grow.
Shadow work, y'all, may be very important for you Capricorns in this season. I just want to read this from the book real quick, y'all. It says if you draw this card, it is the crone's blessing, right? It represents that you are ready to advance further in your self integration. So you got transition following the inner integration. There's a need to trust the process. Okay. Forgiveness. Trusting tricksters along the way. Card number 6. Message: the trickster's only power is your trust. You are always free to withdraw it. I feel like that was like a whole separate message for somebody. I feel like it's different than this one, right? I feel like that was like Spirit said somebody needs to hear that. So be aware, guys, of people. When this card comes out, it talks about somebody knowing that you may be in a vulnerable place, or somebody knowing that they can get over on you in a sense. It's gonna be different for everybody, but this is the time to keep your eyes and your ears wide open. Okay. You got anything for them tricksters? How do you
We
identify a trickster?
we will see. This is the thing about tricksters. They come 90% of the time in forms of friends and family. Somebody that's close to you. Somebody who has already gained a form of trust, and they're misusing that trust instead of using that trust, but you know the difference because they're always there. When everything seems to be going smooth and somebody swoop in, hey, let me use this, let me borrow that, let me do this. They coming only to see, and you got that power within to say no. And once you learn and harness that power No, what you do is close the gateway for a trickster. You close the gateway. That's how you close and take back in your trust, by simply saying no. It's simple. But a lot of people in today's society don't understand the power of no. There's two forms of love. There's genuine, unconditional love, and then there's tough love. Some people you gotta give tough love to because they don't understand what genuine is.
Hmm.
They gotta do shadow work to get there. If you done it and been there,
Wow.
when they come, let them go.
Let me just piggyback because he did say it does come in the form of people that have already gained your trust. So the message in the book: should this apply to a loved one? A time where you are called upon for support might be at hand. Okay, somebody may actually come to you asking for your support, but you're gonna have to identify the situation, right? The maiden message for this card is: recognize that what is going on is contrary to what you were groomed to believe is taking place. Nurture yourself with the trust, courage, and passion that you give to the trickster. As you recover from betrayal, loss, and damage of experiencing the trickster, your life will resume. And once you are ready, thrive at rocket speed. Forgiveness was the first card in your reading, Capricorn. Okay, makes sense now.
Hmm.
All right, y'all, that's for my cat. Last but not least, my Taurus.
Big old Taurus energy.
Gang, gang. All right, Holy God, Holy Spirits, for my Taurus, what is the highest messages for my Taurus? Okay.
This our completion season.
Mm.
Let go of the old, walk into the new, so you can complete what you came to do.
Wow. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Emotional energy. Huh.
Mm.
Okay. Ooh. All right. Real quick, because I already know we're gonna dive into it. Yeah. Let me just say something. You got emptied and you got home. So immediately, y'all, when I seen these two cards, I felt like a lot of you feel like I saw this quote. I can't remember. Y'all know I always refer back to memes and shit. But there was something about I'm craving for a place that I don't feel like exists. So somebody could feel like they're empty, like they're missing something or they don't belong. Like where they're supposed to be is almost intangible or it doesn't exist. Some of you could even feel like you're not fitting in. Like even when you're around other people, it's like you still feel by yourself, emptied. The ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. What'd she say? What you say? When you was like, you gotta close.
You gotta close old chapters, and people don't realize this. In order to know the ending, you have to go back to the beginning.
Hmm. Because what they say lies at either side of the same.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing, but until you go back to the beginning and do all the work, and that's what I've been doing in this season. I've been intentionally doing the work, going back to the beginning, understand my DNA structure, understanding why I'm the way I am, whether if it's from trauma, family crisis, whatever it is. And that door is the same door because when you reopen it, you get to close all the previous doors that you did not close in order to get to completion. Because again, before she did any cards, we're in a season of completion.
Hmm. You got home, but it
Home,
home it popped out in reverse. But it say, may your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives.
we earth sign,
Somebody's
we
sanctuary is feeling disturbed.
we earth signs. We earth signs, and that disturbance comes because we don't understand where
Her
home is.
grounding herself.
That.
Mm-hmm.
So with that home base, you have to do things. Being an earth sign, you got to be tapped in. You got to go out there and talk to the birds. You got to go out there and walk in the grass with no shoes on. You got to go out there and enjoy the elements, the water, campfires, different things of that nature. When you do that, what it does is it heightens those senses. And those senses may be uncomfortable. Those senses may deter sexual. But like I say, sexual control is very needed in this season because if you can
Ooh.
control that energy, you can harness it and create what you came here to help co-create.
Hold on, y'all. Let me tell you. So this is what this card represents. I'm finna tell you at home. She supports you in distinguishing true from false pleasure and prioritizing your body's needs for revitalization, respect, and love. Wow.
Lust is not love.
Hmm.
Intimacy. Intimacy is love, and intimacy is not sexual. Intimacy is sharing what's already for you with others who share it back. Emphasize others who share it back.
Sherry, but okay, hold on, y'all, because this is where it's. Oh wow. First of all, because I'm like, well, I'm still thinking, why is emptied here, right? So here's the thing. This says, for ongoing deprivation will deplete the body to a point where it cannot continue to run on empty. Burnout will occur, and illness and injury can ensue. So this is somebody feeling burnt out. This is why this empty card came out following the home card. Mind you, I'm reading the message for the home card. Drawing this card may signal that it is time to befriend your body, to love, maintain, and care for it as you would your most treasured and loving possession, for it is the most valuable material item that you will ever own. Your body has and always will be the house you keep here. The acceptance, love, gratitude, gentleness, respect, honor, and pleasure it deserves starts with you.
So keep it professional. Keep it professional.
Hello,
Self
Lavosie.
self care, self love. Self love is doing the shadow work and finding out what's truly within you. Self care, that's self love. Self care is that outer. Go get a massage. Go get your nails and feet done. Men and women. Go get waxes. Go get haircuts. Go get hair done. That's self care. That's taking care of the outer vessel. That's for that outer glow. That inner glow comes from some shadow work.
Yeah.
Some of y'all ain't been doing no shadow work. Some of y'all ain't been protecting y'all house.
Hmm. And that's why you feel empty.
Y'all letting Adam, Eve, Steve, Michael, everybody in that house, so you no longer understand the house.
Hmm.
A faulty house that's built on sand is sure to crumble. You need to get you some concrete, some solid stones. And it started by being still. I had a season, just went through a season where I had to be still and understand within. And what that would allow you to do is have a heightened sense of emotional intelligence. So when you with somebody else and they projecting their energy off, when they the tricksters, when they all that, emotional intelligence tells you and allows you
Wow.
to know the difference. You can know the difference of a trickster and when you're genuinely giving out of honor, because it is a thing of giving out of dishonor because you feel obligated to give, and then it's a difference between understanding, oh, I'm giving because I genuinely want to give, and I reap what I sow. So I'm sowing in this season into this person. We all are here to plant seeds. Those seeds all have a harvest, but are you planting seeds in good ground? And most of y'all not, because y'all haven't ground y'all self. Again, we are earth signs.
Some of y'all need a cleansing.
Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We're all earth signs. We all need to find that balance. Because we that balance.
A release.
If the earth out of whack, that fire gonna be out of whack. If the earth out of whack, that water gonna be out of whack. Whatever it is, whatever element it is, if the earth out of whack, then the wind going crazy. The earth has to be balanced in this season.
Mm.
And it starts with us. We came, we'll go. Move at a flow. A constant, steady flow. And everything around you that doesn't flow, disattach from. But it starts within. You have to sit within yourself, do your cleansing so you're at a flow. And when you're at a flow, anything that makes you frustrated, makes you this way, that way, most likely it just ain't for you and it's for you to cut off so you can continue to grow. Because once you at a flow, anything that grows with you, it flows with you.
So first of all, I don't even think I gotta do these two.
I'm
Cause he
sorry.
he really no, bro. You touch bases on all of this. Like, I'm just gonna reach out a message to the card. If y'all need to spin a block, rewind it, whatever you need to do to catch the message, it was definitely he definitely delivered it. So y'all, emotional energy, okay? Emotions are messengers to be met with appropriate attention, action, and gratitude. Trust and tricksters, one more time, y'all. The trickster's only power is your trust. You are always free to withdraw it. Emotional energy, the universe is basically giving you signals and messengers, but it's up to you what you do with it, y'all. Good job. All right, y'all. Well, we really just wanted to come on and give you guys a spiritual message for this Mercury retrograde, kind of help you guys navigate through it. I do thank y'all for tuning in. If this resonates with you in any type of way, please give us a thumbs up or a comment I receive below. I am the Tarot Plug, and this is my spiritual brother, Dizzy Divine. We will be back with more spiritual conversations, y'all. Until next time, be blessed.